Hello everyone, my name is Maja. I'm an artist and a small business owner. Today I want to talk about a serious subject, an artist burnout. You know that feeling when even picking up a pencil feels impossible? When the thing you love most, creating art, suddenly feels like the last thing you want to do? Yeah, I've been there. For the longest time, I didn't realize what was happening. I just thought I was being uninspired, or maybe that I wasn't cut out for this whole art thing. Turns out I was wrong. This is my story about artist burnout, and maybe it's yours too. Looking back, all the signs were there. I just didn't see them. I had zero inspiration, like none. I didn't want to create anything. But here's the weird part. I felt so guilty about it. It was this awful loop. I didn't want to create, which made me feel guilty, which made me feel worse. I wasn't sleeping well either. I would just lie there thinking about all the art I wasn't making and all the posts I should be creating. At first, I thought it was just art block, a creative slump. But then I realized there is a big difference. Art block is when you want to create, but you don't know what to make. Burnout, that's different. It's when you have ideas but just can't. Your body and brain are like, nope, not happening, not today. I had tons of ideas saved in my notes app, but zero energy to do anything with them. The moment I finally realized it was burnout, when I gave myself permission to just rest, to not make art for a while. If rest felt that necessary, something was definitely wrong. So, how did I end up here? Well, social media, the pressure to constantly post and engage and show up, it's exhausting, especially as an introvert. I just wanted to create in peace, but instead I had to be online all the time. And the perfectionism. Every single piece had to be perfect. Every post had to be just right. I kept telling myself, done is better than perfect. But that voice in my head wouldn't shut up about how it wasn't good enough. And then there's the comparison trap. Scrolling through Instagram, everyone else looked like they had it together. Everyone was making better art, posting more, being more successful. I was comparing my messy reality to everyone else's highlight reel. At some point, I stopped asking, what do I want to make? And started asking, what will get likes? I was creating for the algorithm, for Instagram, not for me anymore. And the whole hustle culture thing didn't help either. Trying to keep up with every trend, every launch, every season. Plus I have another job, so yeah, balancing everything felt impossible. I forgot to schedule rest, because rest isn't productive, right? There wasn't one big moment where everything fell apart. It was gradual. Maybe it was when I was scrolling through Instagram feeling nothing. Or when I sat down to draw and just stare at the blank page. Burnout didn't just make me tired. It took away the joy. Creating used to be my escape, my happy place, and suddenly it felt like a chore. Actually, worse than a chore, because at least with chores, you can just push through. With art, forcing it just makes everything worse. The guilt was constant. Every day I didn't draw felt like a failure. I started questioning everything. Like, am I even an artist? Should I just give up on this whole small business dream? If it feels this bad, maybe it means I'm not supposed to do this. Here's what didn't help. Trying to just push through, telling myself to get over it. That just made things worse. What actually helped was way simpler. Going for walks, just being outside, moving my body, being around trees instead of screens. No podcast, no phone, just walking, enjoying the nature. Giving myself real permission to rest. Not that fake, I'm resting but still thinking about work rest. Actual rest. Stepping back from social media. Taking breaks from all the scrolling and comparing and pressure. And not making any art for days at a time. Which was scary at first, but necessary. Recovery wasn't a straight line. It took a few weeks. Some days I would sketch a little just for fun, not for posting, not for clients, just because. Other days I didn't want to do anything, and that was okay too. The big thing was giving myself permission to rest, to take art-free days, to play video games without feeling guilty. Permission to just exist without always being productive. I'm still figuring this out. I'm not perfect at it, but here's what is helping. I make a plan for posting now, instead of just winging it. I batch my social media content so it's not hanging over my head constantly. And I actually schedule rest days now. Not just, I will rest when I have time. They are as important as work days. I let myself do other things when I don't feel like creating. Read, watch shows, go for walks. I'm planning next year with way more realistic expectations. Not every week needs a launch, or a new product, or a post. If you're burned out right now, I just want you to know, you're not lazy. You're not bad at this. You're not a failure. You're just burned out, and that's real. We've been told we need to constantly create, constantly post, constantly grow, but that's not sustainable. And honestly, it's not what makes good art. Give yourself permission to step back. The art will be there when you are ready. Your creativity deserves better than burnout, and so do you. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and see you in the next one. Bye!